So there are two groups of people who are coming. There are people who are pre-registered, and those are going to be the really easy ones. And then they're going to be walk-ins. So we're going to start with the easy people. So when someone comes up to our registration table and they give us their name, we're going to see that they are registered first. So we can find their tag in here, and I've already pulled one as an example. So I've pulled Betty Brown, and you're going to see that Betty Brown is already pre-registered because she has a name tag created. We'll talk about what these symbols mean in just a second. You're also going to see, here's another example. Here's Jerry, who we've printed, but you'll notice that his tag is slightly different. Jerry's tag says that he is a guest of Marion Weathers, and this is going to be important because our next step is going to be to go over here to the registration sheets and simply to put a check mark by the person who we're checking in. So for Betty Brown, I would simply come along and find her. So here's Betty Brown, and I would come over here and put a nice check mark on it. So I'll know that Betty Brown has checked in. Once Betty is checked in, she's going to get her name tag. She's going to get a lanyard to take with her. She's also going to get a goodie bag. In the goodie bag, it's important to tell each person that in the goodie bag is a white plastic bag, and that white plastic bag has all of their paperwork. So it will be somebody's responsibility to give out the goodie bags and to make sure that each registrant understands that their paperwork is contained in the white plastic bag. All right, let's take a look at Jerry, who's registered, but notice that he's a guest of Marion Weathers. If we come over here and look at our list, we're not going to see that Jerry is under the B's. Instead, he's going to be listed under the W's with Marion Weathers. So I'm going to go back over here to my last page. Marion Weathers is going to have a bunch of guests because she's organizing this event, and so a lot of her guests are going to be under her name. So you'll see her name is listed, but you're not going to see Jerry. You're going to have to go all the way over to the side and look under her guests to find Jerry. So once you found Jerry under her guests, you'll come back over here and mark your little check mark. You'll then send Jerry on his way with his goodie bag and his lanyard. All right, for my second little video, I just want to talk very quickly about these name tags. You'll notice that they each have some different coding on it, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those codes mean, but I'm also going to include in an email a cheat sheet that you'll each have. The S indicates that this person is going to be attending our seminars, and they may also be attending a critique. But that's what that S, that orange S means. D means that they've signed up for dinner. And so they'll be attending that on Saturday night over at the farmer's market. The purple A indicates that they will be getting some drink tickets when they attend the dinner. And the L indicates that they're signed up for our luncheon on Sunday. It's important to let each person know when they get their name tag that this name tag is what is going to provide them access to each one of these events. So for example, when Betty shows up to dinner, she'll need to have her name tag in order to get her drink tickets at that event. The drink tickets will be given out at the farmer's market on Saturday night on site. So that will keep things a little bit easier. You'll also notice, for example, Jerry, who happens to be a guest of Marion Weathers, he's only attending the dinner, and we'll give him his drink tickets once he arrives at the dinner. You'll also notice these circles. These circles indicate what region these people are from. So this will be sent to you, and we'll have it on the table as well with all the codes. Orange indicates that these people are from the eastern region. We'll have a purple circle for the central region, a green circle for the western region, and a handful of people from out of state as well. And they'll just have a blank, a clear circle. Okay, so let's pretend that someone comes in and they are not registered. That means that they don't have a name tag, and we would not have them on this list. So let's pretend that somebody comes in, his name is Art Guy. So Mr. Art Guy is going to come in. We're going to give him a form. We're going to ask him to fill it out. So he's going to fill out that his name is Mr. Art Guy. He's going to do his phone number, his address. Let's say he's from Greensboro. He's going to fill in this, his state, his zip, and so on. The only things that Mr. Art Guy can attend would be the Saturday sessions, which are going to cost him $25 if he chooses to attend. He can attend the Sunday meeting and the opening reception, which would be for free. He could include having his paintings critiqued, which would be included in this fee. But if he wants his paintings critiqued, he is going to have to sign up for the $25 fee. So once he's determined what he's going to be participating in, whether they're free events or a paid event, if he's going to be paying, he'll have to make a check payable to the Watercolor Society of North Carolina. He can pay by cash. He can pay by credit card. We'll have a Square reader there. You won't need to worry about running that because I will be there to assist as well. So we've got his information here. Now we have to make him a name tag. So at the back of this box, there will be some blank name tags, and also there'll be some blank name tag holders. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out for him. I'm going to write down that his name is Art Guy. And you'll remember in the previous video that we also had a region that we have to fill in. Now in this case, Greensboro would be our central region. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in that purple dot. And again, I don't expect you to memorize this. We're going to have a cheat sheet right there so I can say, oh, yep, that's the central region. And if you're not sure where someone's from, you can certainly ask them, are you from the eastern, central, or western regions? So we'll fill that in for them. Then, if they're going to the Saturday sessions, remember earlier we saw that the Saturday sessions, the Saturday seminars were orange. So we're going to just draw. Pardon, I'm trying to juggle this phone. We're going to draw a little S and a square, and that indicates that they're going to be involved in the Saturday sessions or the critique. They will not be allowed to sign up for dinner or lunch because those things had to be paid for and registered last week. So if someone asks you if they can pay to come to the lunch or the dinner, the answer is no. Unfortunately, the caterer had to have that information last week, and we are full. Okay, so we've made a name tag now for Art Guy. We know that he's from the central region, and we know that he's going to go to the seminar. We now need to get his money. So we're going to collect his money, and we're going to record it in a receipt book, and we will put his money into our cash box. We'll then go ahead and assemble his name tag and treat him just like he or she was any other guest, with their name tag, their lanyard, and their goodie bag. We're going to make sure again that he knows that all of his paperwork is included in the goodie bag, in the white plastic bag that's in that goodie bag.